I tell everybody that it is very possible for you to move abroad, irrespective of who you are, irrespective of where you are. It is possible for you to move abroad and move to different countries at the same time, or one after the other, depending on how you choose to do it. This video is certainly for you. Make sure you share to as many people as possible. So, this video is for you. Hello, folks. This is your one and only Waka Waka Doctor. Always bring you the best gist when it comes to travel and migration. You know how we do it on this channel. All we do is share information that has to do with travel, living, working, studying, moving abroad. So long as it has to do with the whole abroad thing, this is where you definitely want to be. Two quick things that I like to pass across before anything else is say. Number one, I'm not on Telegram or WhatsApp. So if you do find anybody in the comment section saying that, they are here, send with money on WhatsApp, blah, 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 Telegram, it is not me. Number two is that about a year ago, I wrote a book titled Move Abroad by Force. The idea behind this book is to be able to help you and you and you to be able to do it all by yourself on your own without needing the help of any agent. If you want to acquire this book, you can simply just click on the description box of this video and you'll be able to find the link to the book there. If you're also looking for a way to reach out to me and you want to talk to me, there's a link in the description box of this video that would help you reach out to me. As always, I am here with a fantastic guest, someone who, my guests, they always have beautiful smiles now, so you can expect another beautiful smile from this guest. She's lived on almost every continent. She has worked in about 4, 5, 6 countries she's going to share with us. But what's more fascinating is how she's able to do it and move from one place to the other, which she's going to share today. Let me give the opportunity to my beautiful guest to introduce herself and tell us where she is.
Thank you so much for having me on this channel. I've been a fan girl for such a long time because I understand what you say when you tell people that they don't need to go through agents. And it's just something that just blew my mind, and I've been following you ever since. My name is Janet, and I'm a YouTuber as well. I'm an international school teacher. I've traveled to 9 countries across 6 continents, and it's been such a blast. I'm also Nigerian, so yay!
Yay, yay, yay. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Nine countries. I know you're just starting, eh?
Yes.
Don't worry. You will get there. You will get there. 9 countries on 6 different continents. Amazing. And you heard that she's an international school teacher. Now, what's fascinating and I wanted to share is what country are you at the moment, teaching at the moment?
So right now I'm teaching in Spain at a British international school in southern Spain, and it's just living la vida loca here.
Living la vida loca. Hey, you people say gracias, eh? Gracias and de nada, eh? All right. How was your journey as a teacher? Did you graduate did you study education or what did you study?
I studied microbiology. I wanted to become a doctor, but Unilag gave me the heartbreak.
And they pushed you to microbiology. Wow. So how is it that you're a microbiologist and you told me behind the cameras this, and I would love you to share about it. You said you just wanted to move abroad and it seemed that there were teaching opportunities. How did that work
Yes.
out?
So I'm a microbiologist, but microbiology in Nigeria is not it's not at the point where it should be
It's not
yet.
giving. It's not giving.
It's not giving. It's not giving, especially because I went to Ambrose Ali University in Ekoma. So by the time they're choosing microbiologists, they choose people from Unilag, ABU, IFE, and all those ones. Before they get to AAU, people would have lost interest by then. So I decided that, you know what, my placenta is not planted here. I want to go explore because I grew up in a traveling family and I just wanted to travel as well. And I decided that, you know what, I saw this newspaper where teachers were needed. I saw that there was an urgent need for teachers. So I started applying. My first application process was a disaster, but I ended up in Venezuela. And from Venezuela, I went on to the US. From the US, as I traveled, I gathered more information on teaching and more qualifications, because Venezuela will take you with a bachelor's degree, but the US will need you to have a teaching license. So with each country that I went to, I started gathering a lot more qualifications as I went on. And
Wow.
now, whew,
So
I
what are the
have
six
basketball.
countries you've taught in? You started with Venezuela and then the
Yes,
US.
yes. And then I went to the UK, Oman, Egypt, Norway, the Netherlands, Spain, Myanmar.
Wow. You went to Myanmar to teach.
Yes, yes, yes,
Wow.
yes.
Wow. So talk to us about what are the requirements? You are someone who studied microbiology, no
Yes,
background in education, no teaching
no,
background, but you've taught in 6 different continents. Wow.
yes.
How did you what were the requirements? How did you start? Tell us the whole process for people who want to know.
Okay, so I, with my bachelor's degree, I could work in Venezuela, and I took it. I thought, yes, I'm going to take this opportunity and I'm going to work in Venezuela. Now, when I got to Venezuela, I did a lot of CPDs because that was what was required of the school. But then moving to the US, I had to have a master. So I used the opportunity of working in Venezuela and the school to get my master's in education degree. And then I moved to the US. When I got to the US, I could work with my master's, but then I had to get a teaching license. The school allowed me to write my exam and get my teaching license, but the pathway to citizenship for me in the US was not something that I really wanted to explore. So I thought, you know what? I've gone to Venezuela and I've gone to the US. Let's go see what the UK has. So I went back to the UK, got my PGCE, and then I went from the UK after teaching there for a little while to Oman, because I heard the international school teachers were earning a lot more money. So now I was chasing traveling and I was chasing money. So I went to the Middle East and I stayed in the Middle East for a while. I was in Oman, I was in Egypt, and then I decided that I wanted to come back to a cold country, because that's the reason why I started traveling in the first place. I wanted to put my jackets on, my boots. I
Mm.
wanted to dress like all those MTV music videos that we saw in the 90s. So I moved to Europe and I was in the Netherlands, and then I went to Norway, and then from Norway I went to Spain. While I was in Spain, there was this advert to work for a family who needed a tutor. I worked with them for a year and they paid really good money. Then I went back into the Spanish system. Then I saw an opportunity to teach in Myanmar and I took it. In
Wow.
between all of that, I had a stint in China, taught at the British School of Beijing, and it was fantastic. It was
It was
fantastic.
fantastic. Okay, I've
Yes,
got a couple of more questions to ask you. Are there websites, where people can find these jobs and apply for these teaching positions?
yes. So there's my favorite, my personal favorite is Times Educational Supplements, which is shortened to TESS. Everyone says TESS, but it's actually www.tess.com, just one S. There's also Teachaway. Teachaway is more of an Americanized website, but TESS is more British. There's also Scroll. There's
Screw. How
loads
do you
of
spell
them.
screw?
So it's SCHRULE. It's German.
Okay. Which other one?
Yes.
Which other website? Give us.
So there's eTeach, there's The Guardian, there's Indeed, but my personal favorite is Tess. One, you don't pay for it. I'd rather save my money for myself and spend it on my children or my
Mm,
family if I want to. So Tess, you don't have to pay. Most other websites you have to pay.
you have to
It
pay.
has to be with a subscription. So I always push people towards Test. It's free. You can get in touch with the school. There's a bit of a biography of the school, so you know where you're going. There's a bit of a talk about the country, so you have an idea about the country. So
Yeah.
you're actually choosing. It's like sitting on Amazon and choosing something
Yeah.
that you want. So
So for
yeah,
guys watching, don't worry. All these websites would put in the description box so that you can just check them and click them.
yes,
Two more questions for you. Number one is your first step was Venezuela. Did you find the link on Test as well?
yes,
Was
yes.
on Test.
Test is for all over the world. If you want to
Wow.
go to Tonga, you will find it on Test.
My God. My God, that's amazing. That's amazing. My last question is: I'm sure a lot of people want to ask you for help, guidance, and stuff. How can
Yes.
they reach out to you?
So I've got a WhatsApp community. I've also got Telegram, and I call them my mentoring group, but I don't call them my mentoring group anymore because we've become a family. I'm learning about teaching in Nigeria because I really didn't teach in Nigeria. So yes, I'm learning about Nigeria from them, and they're learning about teaching in the diaspora from me. We talk about CVs, personal statements, the things that are needed to work in the diaspora, because I've walked my way up to headship, and it's been a journey and I've enjoyed it. So I want people, that more Black teachers, to come into the diaspora and teach, because we need a lot more teachers that are like me and you in the diaspora.
Well, so how can people join this Telegram group, WhatsApp group? Do you have an email? What's your YouTube channel as well?
So
Instagram or whatever?
yes, so on every single social media platform, I'm Diaspora Doodles, as you can see on the screen. Just look for Diaspora Doodles on YouTube, and my beautiful face will pop up. And
Okay.
I will leave the details of how to get in touch with me in the description box below.
Okay, fantastic. So if you want to get across to her, you can also find such details in the description box of this video. It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your heart to it. It's amazing what you can do if you focus and just make that decision to take the leap and move to a country and start again. I've always said it that moving abroad is not about money.
Mm.
It's about courage. She, as a microbiologist, moved to Venezuela, to the United States, to China, to Spain, to Norway, to Myanmar, to Egypt, to Oman. Wow. And has been a teacher in all these countries without a teaching experience, without a teaching background. And she's doing amazingly well. If she can do it, you can do the same. I hope this video has been able to help 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and also follow Diaspora Doodles. Contact her, reach out to her. She's gonna be awesome. You know, she would definitely want to help you. Till I see you again in another video, another episode. It's Waka Waka Doctor, and I'm signing out.
Bye.